Hi everyone, this is Kristen with the Tech Reviewer. Are you crazy about your Mous Limitless 3.0 case but hate its lack of MagSafe compatibility? Meet Mouse's new Limitless 4.0. The Limitless 4.0 offers the same mega protection you get with the Limitless 3.0, but it's thinner and lighter weight. In fact, it's Mouse's thinnest Limitless case ever. Plus, it's fully MagSafe compatible. Lots to love here. Let's check out the Mous Limitless 4.0 on my iPhone 12 Pro Max and see how it compares with the Limitless 3. To start off with, let's do a comparison between the new Limitless 4.0 with MagSafe and the old Limitless 3.0 that doesn't have MagSafe. So on our left, we've got the older version, the 3.0, and then we've got the 4.0 here on the right. Both of these are the Aramid Fiber versions. There's different materials available as well. These are the fancy Aramid ones. So if you look at the back of these cases, you'll see we're basically looking at the same case. Got the same mouse branding at the bottom, same lovely Aramid Fiber backs. The camera surround is a little bit different. We have a ridge on the newer version and no ridge on the older version. And then if we look into the interior, our older one is now on the top here. This is your Limitless 3.0. It is lined with microfiber. Don't have any microfiber lining on the 4.0. We also have spots for a SIM card removal tool and 2 SIM cards on your older Limitless 3.0. Those are completely missing on the 4.0. There are magnets in the backs of both of them embedded in here. The ones on the 3.0 are Mouse's own system, which is called Auto Align Plus. It allows this case to be used with Mouse's own magnetically attached accessories, but only their own, can't be used with others. And then there's magnets inside the Limitless 4.0, but those are going to allow universal compatibility with MagSafe accessories. So there's definitely broader compatibility with accessories in the Limitless 4.0 version. In terms of size, the two cases are basically the same height and width. However, the Limitless 4.0 is definitely thinner overall than your Limitless 3.0. So definitely a size difference there. Putting your 12 Pro Max in the Limitless 4.0 is not particularly difficult. It's not very hard in your Limitless 3.0 either. It's basically the same. You just put in the one side and then clip on your other corners. Quite easy to get on. Looking at the fit of our Limitless 4.0 on the phone, we overall have a very nice fit, nice and tight. There is some give over your volume buttons and your side button and port opening areas, but it's very, very slight. Overall, I think that this has got an excellent fit. The fit is very similar to that of the Limitless 3.0 with one important difference. So the case comes in just a little bit more over the screen as opposed to your Limitless 3.0. And you can see this in the way it fits with screen protectors. So this screen protector that I have on here right now is the Rhino Shield 3D Impact. It's an edge-to-edge screen protector, very nice. But as we know, edge-to-edge screen protectors don't fit with all cases. And this particular edge-to-edge screen protector fits fine with my Limitless 3.0, but not with the Limitless 4.0. As you can see, we've got bubbling. In terms of the amount of lip we have on here, we have a little bit more lip with this Limitless 4.0 as opposed to the Limitless 3.0. A little bit higher on the top and the bottom. Of course, like all mouse cases, this has exaggerated top and bottom lips for protection. You have a smaller lip in the middle. The nice thing about this is that you can swipe easily from side to side, and you also have a more comfortable feel in the hand. This feels like it is a thinner case overall because you have that smaller lip in the middle. Looking at our port openings, these are basically the same as with the Limitless 3.0. Relatively large port openings. These are symmetrical port openings for an asymmetrical port design, so that's going to upset some people, but most people aren't going to care. They're relatively large, meaning you're not going to have an issue fitting many third-party lightning cables. That's going to be good. However, larger port openings do allow for more dust to get in, potentially, so you have to weigh that. Going around to the sides, about the same amount of grip as we have on the Limitless 3.0, which means not a lot, but also not terribly slippery either. Overall, this feels nice and sufficiently secure in the hand. Going up here to our buttons, these are the same design as on the Limitless 3.0. We have little slits here which make these very easy to press, nice and easy. However, of course, dust can also get in here. And then going here to our mute switch, this is definitely improved over your Limitless 3.0. You have more space to work with. So with the Limitless 3.0, the mute switch opening was positioned so that it was quite difficult for people with larger fingers to pull the mute switch down. There was like almost no space to get in there. You don't have that issue with the Limitless 4.0. Definitely a better design decision there. And looking at the view from the top, you can see our high top and bottom lips. Smaller lip in the middle. You can also see the poor fit we have with the Rhino Shield 3D MPEX screen protector with all its little bubbles. And then going here to the side button, very responsive with the same slit design as the volume buttons. And then we have a spot for a lanyard down here, just like you have with the Limitless 3.0. Looking at the back of the case, everything looks great here. We got some mouse branding down here at the bottom, but nothing too terribly obtrusive. This material has a lovely feel underneath the fingertips. Beautiful Aramid Fiber, has almost a velvety feel. So for those of you that aren't familiar with Aramid Fiber, it's basically generic Kevlar. So it's a super tough, super lightweight, scratch-resistant material. Should be very protective for the back of your phone case. It's not terribly good against greasy fingerprints, but regular fingerprints should be fine. Greasy fingerprints do show up, and greasy smears or whatever, you have to wipe them off. But other than that, just ordinary fingerprints really don't show up on here. Everything looks lovely. Looking here at the protection that you have for your protruding camera, you have this little ridge over here, which you don't have on your Limitless 3.0 version. So you might think that that's going to give you more protection for your camera area, but actually it gives you just a little bit less because the back of this phone case is thinner overall. Even with the ridge, you have a little bit less protection than you had with the Limitless 3.0. So overall, this does not have a whole lot of protection for the camera. It does have sufficient protection for your camera, so if you lay this on its back on a flat surface, you're going to be fine. But if you happen to put it on a rough surface, uneven surface, then you might not be in such good shape. So do keep that in mind. As far as wireless charging is concerned, you're not going to have any issues with any Qi wireless chargers. All of the Qi wireless chargers in my home worked perfectly with this case. And of course, MagSafe charging is also going to work perfectly because this is a true MagSafe case. So you're going to be able to attach on perfectly with the MagSafe charger. Very nice magnetic connection here, nice and tight, absolutely no issues. This is at least as tight as the connection you would have with your naked iPhone, so that's great. And because this is a true MagSafe case, you're also going to be able to use it with other MagSafe accessories, such as MagSafe wallets. So this is going to work great with Apple's MagSafe Wallet. MagSafe Wallet is an excellent thing, but as you've probably heard, Apple's MagSafe Wallet doesn't have the best magnetic adhesion out there. I mean, it is possible to kind of hit it out of the way if you press it. I mean, it's still a cool product, but it doesn't have the best of adhesion. Fortunately, the folks at Mous are quite good at magnets, and they've come up with their own MagSafe wallet. So this is going to work both with Mous's MagSafe case as well as other MagSafe cases as well. Attaches on here, and it is super, super tight. The reason for that is that it has these little dots on the back, some sort of micro dots or something like that. So you have two different ways this adheres. It's got magnets in it and it's got these dots so that when you put it on the back of the case, it just really locks in there. It's really quite hard to move. It's easy to get your cards in and out. Overall, just really quite a great product. In fact, it's even better than the magnetic wallet accessory that the Limitless 3.0 has. It has its own proprietary magnetic wallet, and it attaches pretty well, but still not quite as tightly as this one does. This one's better. I mean, if you push it, you can kind of move it out of the way. Again, it's got its own special magnets that are only going to work with the Limitless 3.0, whereas this guy is a universal MagSafe wallet, so it's going to work with this mouse case, but it's also going to work with other MagSafe cases as well. And overall, it's just a really, really nice wallet. Removing the Limitless 4.0 from the iPhone 12 Pro Max is not particularly difficult. Just start up in the one corner, kind of press downwards, go down to your bottom corner, press that out, and then your phone is going to come out just fine. Putting my 12 Pro Max into the Limitless 3.0 just to show you real quick. Basically the same to get on and off. Fit-wise, this is what I'm talking about as far as the amount of lip. Still have high bottom and top lips, but it's higher on the 4.0. And I think that we have a little bit less lip here than the 4.0 as well in the middle. But other than that, basically the same. This is our less than optimal mute switch up here, where you have less space to pull it down. Definitely better on the 4.0. And then go into the back. Same case basically. And even though we don't have that ridge around the camera area, you still have a little bit more protection. Now, one thing which is interesting to me, for those of you that have the 12 Pro, you look at the same case here. This is the Mous Limitless 3.0 Aramid Fiber for the 12 Pro. And looking at the fit there, you've got tons more protection around your camera area for your 12 Pro as opposed to the 12 Pro Max. Much, much deeper. So I'm not really quite sure why they did that. I guess they were just trying to make this huge phone as thin as possible in terms of the case, but still very interesting that you have so much more protection around your camera in your 12 Pro version as opposed to the 12 Pro Max of the same Limitless 3.0 case. Of course, as far as wireless charging is concerned, regular Qi wireless charging is going to be perfectly fine with our Limitless 3.0 case, no problems there. MagSafe, less so, because you don't have the right kinds of magnets in here. You can get it to adhere, but it's a little tricky, it doesn't want to stick on very well. And of course that means that MagSafe accessories, such as your Apple Wallet, are definitely not going to work with our Limitless 3.0. They're not going to stick on. But you do always have the option of the nice little magnetic wallet that is proprietary for the Limitless 3.0. That one is going to work, sticks on quite well, although you're only ever going to be able to use that with a Limitless 3.0 case, as opposed to the broader usability that Mous's MagSafe Wallet is going to provide. So overall, I think that Mous's Limitless 4.0 MagSafe case is really quite a nice upgrade from their Limitless 3.0 cases. It's going to give you the same amount of protection. Of course, with Mous, we're never quite clear on exactly how much protection that is. They never tell you how much it is, just that it's super extremely ultra protective. But I would say overall, from everything that I've seen, these cases do indeed seem to provide superior protection. You've got that same lovely Aramid Fiber option that you have with the Limitless 3.0, so I think that that is great. I like the fact that we have a little bit higher lip on this one. They've solved the issue with the mute switch area, so that is great. The case is overall lighter and thinner, and you have that mouse protection now with the ability to use MagSafe accessories. So if you're a MagSafe fan and you love Mous, I think this case is a no-brainer aside from its high price. Overall, definitely an option to consider for your iPhone 12 Pro Max. Again, we've been looking at the Mous Limitless 4.0 for iPhone 12 Pro Max. This case is available directly from Mous and comes in 5 variants. The lovely Aramid Fiber version featured in this review, as well as leather, bamboo, walnut, and speckled fabric. The Aramid Fiber is currently priced at an eye-wateringly expensive $94.99. The other material variants range from $64.99 to $74.99. Mous's MagSafe compatible card wallet that was featured in this review is also priced at a relatively expensive $49.99. Keep in mind that Mous has been known to vary their pricing quite a bit, so this may just be a temporarily inflated price for the Aramid Fiber version. At any rate, you can save 15% on your Mous purchase by using the coupon code TheTechReviewer, so this should help a little bit with the sticker shock. Many thanks to the kind folks at Mous for sending me out these samples to review. If you have any questions, please put them in the comment section below and I'll do my best to answer them, and please do consider subscribing to my channel. Again, this is Kristen with the Tech Reviewer with the new Mous Limitless 4.0 case for iPhone 12 Pro Max. Thanks so much for watching and have a wonderful day.